Kathy, tell me about tenderness and grace.
What do you think tenderness and grace is? Have you experienced tenderness and grace? I'd like to start by talking about my experience with tenderness and calling it tenderness/grace. Tenderness is definitely heart-centered. It is about being vulnerable, being tender, gentle, allowing, open. And after you do that, this is where the magic happens. Now this is what the experience was like me. I was in a healing session and we were accessing the energy of tenderness and the client was soaking it up. When all of a sudden it went another step farther to something I had not experienced before. I'm really finding really hard to find the words to show you what it was. It started with a couple of gentle tears, but the tears weren't like tears you were crying because you were upset or in emotion. They were profound. They were as though my soul was showing satisfaction, openness, aliveness, being home with these tears. And that's my definition of grace. Aliveness, being home, being real, being genuine, a sense of aliveness. These couple of tears were happening. Then all of a sudden, the tender healing was so much more profound. It opened in a spaciousness. It opened in a satisfaction I had not seen before, and magic happens. I know, what a crazy word, magic, but I don't have any other word that describes it better. Real magic happened. And what I mean by real magic is real healing. Moving of tough blocks in your body, a lifting of things that are weighing you down, a change in your brain pattern, and a stop of this constant talking that is keeping you from feeling peace. That's what happened when this grace/tenderness arrived. So after I experienced it for the first time, in the next session, I invited it in again. I found I opened my heart, I invited the tenderness in, I breathed and relaxed into it, and again, a couple of tears came. Now that's the way I'm experiencing grace. Many other people experience in different ways. You can experience grace without the tears. I'm just telling you what it looked like for me. And after these tears, the grace arrived again. And I noticed this time, the healing was beyond tender. And even though it was tender, there was nothing about this that was not courageous and strong and capable. And it made me realize that real power could be outrageously tender. And we could get fabulous results without any meanness. And the entrance to this is tenderness and hope. So have you had such an experience of tenderness and grace in which all of a sudden you realize life was worth living in a deeper and realer way, that you were more satisfied with your experiences? This is what I'm talking about. For me, this was a real life changer, and it has been really exciting to watch the people who come to Gentle Bear have their experience with tenderness and grace and leave with more compassion and gentleness for themselves and more real tools to deal with the challenges of life. And the best part, leave with some joy in their heart, which I find is what happens when I enter into tenderness, grace. I think lots of people think grace is a religious term. I'm saying it's also a spiritual term, and it's also an essence and an energy that you can experience that can propel your life forward, the place you want to go, the place that satisfies, something of exquisite beauty. Every word I say does not get to the depth of this experience. It is beyond words. It is satisfaction of the soul. So welcome to tenderness and grace and an experience thereof. We would love to be of service to at Gentle Bear Healing. Tenderness and Grace. Thank you.